So I'm gonna make the title of this, I just want to get high. I just want to be high. I just want to play and have that feeling. So I want to tell two different stories. One's cocaine, and one is my trip going to a Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. And then I had an epiphany yesterday. People like me, you'd have so many stories of who you used to be. You never got to worry about the character showing up. Well, if the character does show up, anxiety, depression, mischief, looking to get in trouble, looking to make some trouble. And then public speaking, storytelling. Okay, yeah. There's this thing called lunch and learn. You go and you speak, and I started watching a bunch of videos, and I'm like, oh, this is so effortless for me. I got so many stories, you could coach people and this. I don't, do I want to coach people and help people? Yeah, but not really. I want to show who I was being and who I came to be in today. I just want to get high. I want to be high. And I just want to play with that feeling. So this is what came up. There was this one time I'm dealing, have ounces of coke, and we're smoking. And we're getting so high, we're smoking. So I had an idea. You know what? Oh man, I was just like on the moon. So I had two different pipes going at the same time. I took a big hit on one. I let out all my air. I picked up the next one. I did a big monster hit. My legs just went out under me. I was out cold. I got up and I was like this. Was I scared? No. Every time I was breathing, smoke kept coming out. It wouldn't. I took in so much smoke. Smoke kept coming out. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. And they'll look at, you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, whoa. And the reason I'm saying this is I was so gone. It's like, whoa. You can label this good, bad, right, or wrong. I don't know. But there's a point I want to make. I pretty much eat, sleep, and drink Dispenza. I studied a lot of teachers. Abraham Hicks and Byron Katie and Joe Goldsmith and Ernest Holmes and a lot of stuff. And it's all getting out of get out of your mind. Get out of your mind. Getting so high, it's like I talked in the meeting one time. I was like, thank God I didn't watch the news and how bad things are going on. That would have messed up my, wanting to get high. Do you know what's going on? No. So this is the point I want to get across. So I'm reading about Dispenza. And then I run into somebody on a cruise ship. One thing leads to another. This is a long story, but I'm going to make this really tight for now. So one thing leads to another. He says, you here for the Abraham workshop? Abraham Hicks workshop? Yeah. All of a sudden, Dispenza's name comes up. I said, what do you know about Dispenza? He said, what do I know? I used to have Lyme disease. Now, Lyme disease, you don't get rid of it. He said, I got Lyme disease. I said, so how are you feeling today? He said, I look forward running through a field with ticks. So the universe wanted me to hear that. Then about a year later, I made a decision to go to the Joe Dispenza retreat. I've been meditating on and off. I got so high. I'm an Italian from Brooklyn. Something goes wrong. My temperature goes up. So this is getting high another way. So it was a 7-day retreat. in Texas. I go to the airport. Plane's going to be late 10 minutes. We're sitting on the plane. There's an electrical problem. Maybe another 10, 15 minutes. Oh. We have to get off the plane and go to another gate for another plane. There for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. We got to go to another gate. Every time they said that, I'm like, oh. I put on my blindfolds. They're blackout blindfolds, not regular blindfolds. They're blackout. I put on my blackout blindfolds. Meditated for an hour. Got up, walked around, was still waiting. Oh, you know what? We have to go to another gate. We went to 3 gates, trying to get on 3 different planes. I meditated for an hour, like I think 3 times. And everyone I wasn't meditating, I was just walking up. People were getting pissed. They were hot. And Dispenza's main thing, and all spiritual teachers, leave all your senses, sight, see, hear, and taste, and touch. Just get out. Getting high with cocaine, I didn't care about nothing. When I was in that airport for it was 6 hours. It was 6 hours delayed. 6 hours! See how I'm laughing now? That's how I was every minute. I didn't have 10 seconds of annoyance. People yelling and screaming. I was like, I hear the meditation. And all spiritual principles are in the 4th dimension. This is 3 dimension. Height, width, and depth. Everything you see is the thought. 4th dimension, selflessness, compassion, empathy. Every time I went to meditation, I got so high in meditation, and I would take my blindfolds off and I'd be like this. I'm just visiting this moment. And I felt that. So this is what I want to pass on. Getting so high with cocaine, and it's not even my vocabulary anymore. Now getting high, in or out of meditation, I get to be, right now, this very second, what's wrong this very second? Nothing. And that's life. But how do I hold on to that? Maybe you can only hold on to it for 30 seconds or a minute at a time. 1 to 10, reacting, responding. Responding, reacting. Like the doctor says, you know, that you get the medicine is reacting. It's you know, oh, this medicine is working, it's responding. So how do I get to respond to life instead of react? Meditation is, you're gonna pee, don't move for 10 seconds. You get in your car, don't start it for a minute. You don't know what to do? This is my magic meditation. I don't know what to do right now. That's good, bad, right or wrong. No, this is a 2-part meditation. I don't know what to do right now. And that's okay. You know, you got 2 plus 2, you got musical notes, and you got words. There's always space between the letters and always space between the words. There's always space between the thoughts. As the bird is agreeing. Half hour before sunrise, thousands of crows go to the beach. Half hour before sunset, thousands of crows come back and just like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? It's that space. I needed that space with the cocaine to say, hey, what's up? I needed that space in the airport. 6 hours! 6-hour delay! 3 different gates. I used to hit cocaine. Now I kept taking hits of clarity. Putting the blinder on. Sometimes I'll go like this. Putting the blinder on. And it wasn't to run away, it was to recharge. There's a difference of running away and recharging. So I got woken up yesterday, like, public speaking, yeah. If people want to be coached how to wake up, okay, but I'm not running to that. If it shows up, fine. But public speaking, being who I used to be and not having a breath or a thought of worry when it shows up. Having a bad day, crazy thought shows up. How you doing? What are you doing? Want to play? Nah. You sure? We played a lot. We had a lot of fun. I know, but I'm good right now. Yeah. Money's low. You don't want to steal some coke, steal some cars? Nah, I'm okay. You sure? Yeah. Okay. And I respect when I needed to steal that or get high, it did its job for me. Now I respect I don't need to do that today because I have a choice. That was my best choice then. I want to get high and be high because I love playing with that feeling. And getting high in the airport and being high in Dispenza's meditation and being high in the moment, I never laughed so hard. I never laughed so hard. And God, guidance of desire, and the universe is like, how you doing? How do you like me now? See? You got to go through the playground. You got to go through God's gym, working out. I like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like this. Why is this happening? What? You got to go through the gym to get to the playground. I have so many analogies, but the biggest joke is always the same. The joke is always you, meaning me. So this is my goal, doing public speaking and everything. I want to show you how I can laugh at me to help you laugh at you. I get to laugh at myself, so hopefully you can get to laugh at yourself. Being through shitty jobs, being through relationships over and over and over, because I have no choice. That's a hummingbird like 4 feet from me looking at me. And there's a crow probably 50 feet away from me agreeing also. So what are they doing? Are they singing or laughing or saying hello? You know what the truth is? Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good in God's hood. And what's God's hood? Guidance of desire. Whatever guidance you desire, consciously or unconsciously, it's going to show up. I want to get high. I want to be high, and I like playing in a playground. So being high is laughing with life, not pushing and shoving. I have to. I need to. Today, I don't have to do this to be that. Today, I get to be playful. I seen a plane go by with a giant banner heading towards the beach. I'm always being me, constructive or destructive. But I didn't know how to play. I knew how to push and shove. So just imagine that. Getting high. A drug is a drug. Cocaine, anxiety, excitement, overthinking, underthinking. A drug is a drug. Our thought makes drugs. And the thoughts are so strong, they start adding up. So you get annoyed, you beat up a gallon of ice cream. I get annoyed, I might beat somebody up. Or stuff food, or stuff cocaine. But today I get to laugh when that thought shows up. Ah, okay. Today, I get to do a video. You don't know what it is to feel lower than it. How could you do so much cocaine and today laugh about it? That's who I used to be. And how can you do so much meditation getting high in an airport an hour at a time? It's so black. And I just get to listen. Sometimes pictures show up. I'm gonna say the crow is like singing instead of yelling. How's that? I just want to get high to be high in the playful mind of me. That's going to be the title of this. I just want to get high and be high in the playful mind of me. Imagine being a mom or a dad and the baby's just born. Imagine that high, or you're holding a puppy and it pees. And I'm going to bet my life that you just start laughing like, really? Or you're holding a baby and it just pees. That's the universe saying, how you doing? How you doing? So I'm going to leave it at that.